You are listening to Motivational Radio France with your host, Lonjagoha in Paris.
Important one that you would not miss or should not miss along the equation, because clarity is one, action is another, and then dream is all of them. So is it all of them in one, or one after the other, or at least you must not miss this one?
Right. So none of them stand on their own. Mm-hmm. So none of them stand still on their own. But the first thing is a thought. Everything that is created first began as a thought.
Okay.
So first of all, you need to think, and then as you begin to think about something, it will only stay in your thoughts unless you articulate it. Now, we as human beings have got a phenomenal gift. We can talk to one another and share our thoughts, share our dreams. So once you have this dream, you've got to talk about it. You've got to tell other people about it. Mm-hmm. And you know what? As you tell people, they can gauge your passion. You can tell when you speak to somebody how much they believe in this thing, how much is part of them, how much is inside every single part of their connective tissue. It's writ large inside of them. You cut them, and in their bones, and in their gristle, in their marrow, it says, this is who I am. And you need to communicate who you are. So, first, the dream, then the word, and then, and for word, develop a plan, and on the plan, take action. Now, it is not a linear process. Mm-hmm. They are all interwoven one with another. It's a rich tapestry of energy, of vitality, as you create the ambience around you so that other human beings catch it like a virus and they want to join in.
That's right.
I want my passion to burn so brightly that people come from miles and miles to join in, to feel the heat and help me deliver in the arena.
Okay, so you need to be you are the master of your life. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying you're the master of your life. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you can be the architect.
Okay.
Or let me be. You can be the co-author. You can be the co-author of your life.
Right. Are you saying that others will help you to write your life for you? They will write the scripts for you?
Without a shadow of a doubt, I tell you what.
Yeah.
If you don't live your dream, you will live somebody else's.
Aha.
So yeah, you know, people. It's very easy to be co-opted in somebody else's dream, mm-hmm. And you might be playing a peripheral role in somebody else's dream, and you might not be fully engaging with your life, and you bimble along, and you do this job because I've got to earn a living, and you work with this person because they happen to be in your life, and you never. The shame is many people spend more time booking their holidays than they do ordering their life.
Wow, that's it. I remember Brian Tracy who once said that if you don't have a dream, you will end up working for those who have.
Correct. It's very, very easy to be a big part player in somebody else's dream. And it's okay to be a big part player in somebody else's dream if that fulfills your dream.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sure.
We live in a wonderful community where people are fulfilling their dreams. But fulfilling your dream should have a material benefit to the society and the community in which you are operating, living, moving, and having your being.
Right.
And so what I'm saying, be intentional about that. Mm-hmm. Be authentic about that. Be responsible about that. Embrace that. Know that. It's a great and a wonderful life that's here today and it's gone tomorrow.
That's right. Today's finishing, right? Yeah. There was this guy who said that there are some people, we have 2 or 3 kinds of people in this world. There are people who see things and make the things happen, and there are people who watch things happen.
And there's another person who says, hang on, what just happened?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Some people see things happen.
Yeah.
Some people make things happen.
That's right.
And other people say, hang on, what just happened?
That's right. So yeah. that's it. So those who see things happen, can you change them?
That's a great question.
Isn't it?
That's a great question. I mean, of course, look, life is about change.
That's right.
We are born from a mother's womb, helpless, young child, and a mother and father were lucky gives us a name. And from the tradition that you and I are from Nigeria,
That's
Igbo heritage,
That's right.
you know that a name means something.
Exactly.
So that your parents look at this child, this bundle of joy, and they give you a name and articulate what they hope for you, because they know that you're not going to be a helpless baby all your life. And then over the annals of history, you grow and you develop, and of course you're changing all the time. And the environment makes you change, the family and friends make you change. So of course you can have a role in supporting people's transitions in life. But ultimately, if the person themselves does not want to change, they don't change.
That's right.
You can't make people change in that sense. People have got to want to change. It is easy to, when I was a child, I thought as a child, but you can't think as a child all your life. I'm now 54. I've got a big family. I'm a responsible father. I've had to change.
That's right.
And there was a book by a woman called Judith Voist, Voist, Judith Voist, which is called Necessary Losses. And Necessary Losses talks about the necessity to change and to let go and to lose. And of course, the ultimate loss is your life itself. We are here today and we're gone tomorrow. A, we're born, B, we're going to die. And that dash that appears on your tombstone is your life. The sum total of your dreams, your plans, your actions, your communications and interactions with the human race. But the whole process is a series of change and a series of losses. And of course, you and I and the people that listen have lost the innocence of youth.
That's right.
That time when you couldn't tell between the left and the right, when you didn't know the difference from getting up and going down. And you change. And in that process, people have come into your life and helped you with that process. But there comes a time when you are responsible for that process.
Wow.
You are responsible for the life that you lead.
That's very thoughtful here, because I know that life changing. In fact, last week's program was about change. Okay, and we talked was hammering on the fact that we need to change, because every day we change. Every day we are bound to change. Either we like it or not, we would always change, and that's it. So the question is, what are you changing into? Which directions are you going? That's the main thing. One thing I've picked up from what you've said is you need to have focus, clarity. I have a thought, the dream, the word, and the plan, and then you take action. That's it. In one word, it's all about action. Have a dream, and then find ways of putting these dreams into action. And that's it. And you get results, right? Because at the end of the day, we're judged by what we produce.
I think what I'm talking about authenticity.
Yeah. I'm
talking about stepping into your own greatness. I'm talking about daring to be you, to be yourself. The French had I was going to say a great philosopher, but a good philosopher, Jean-Paul Sartre.
Okay.
And he talked about existentialism.
Exactly.
And he talked about being in the moment, embracing the now, being authentic, being responsible for making decisions, being responsible for those choices, understanding the angst and the fear that's in life, because everybody has angst.
That's right.
Everyone has fear. We know every single time we do something and we step into our greatness, we have fear. Can I do it today? Is it possible? Life is about angst. Life is neurosis in life. But the great thing about being human, oh so very human, is that we can be passionately engaged with who we think we are today. And we can be passionately engaged with creating our tomorrows. We can think outside of ourselves. We can look at a scenario and we can extrapolate on that scenario. And then we can hold it up in front of us with absolute clarity of this is who I want to be. And then in moving towards that person, you can't help but draw like a vortex other people into your life, who get a glimpse, who get a sniff, who get an aura, an aroma of what they can be inside this dream.
That reminds me, if I might chip in here.
You are listening to Motivational Radio France with your host, Longiago in Paris.